Magic Classical.
The magic of classical music.
Sorry, I was silent unintentionally a moment or two ago. Who said that? All right, who said that? Slight technical mishap at this end. Oh, fine now. Nothing to see here. Morning, welcome to Magic Classical Breakfast for this Monday, the 9th of June. Charles with you, and grand to be back after a little sojourn away. The only thing is, I've had to make my own porridge this morning. I mean, after the delight of being looked after for the last week, we've been cruising the high seas. The high seas are now safe again. We have returned.
Tim Smith.
On Magic Classical.
Yes, good morning and welcome to a brand new programme on Magic Classical. Thanks to Charles for breakfast. This is Tim Smith with you between now and 2. And what better way to kick things off and usher in a new era than with a touch of Mozart. That is just simply captivating and perfect for a Monday morning, I think. First recorded in 1784, it's the traditional Welsh song All Through the Night, performed there by the brilliant Welsh baritone Bryn Terfel. And before that, the Ensemble Resonance with the third movement of Mozart's Symphony No. 41, the Jupiter Symphony. So, good morning and welcome again then to this brand new programme on Magic Classical. Although, as you'll see, we have retained some elements that you've come to know and love before, including the listener in residence. Really looking forward to this. We'll do that fairly shortly, actually. We'll do it around about 10:30. The book club coming up on this programme later in the week, and some really top guests on a regular basis. And we have a really top guest for you today in the form of superstar organist and the first ever official organist of the Royal Albert Hall, Anna Lapwood, who also provides us with the Magic Classical Album of the Week. We'll chat about that, no doubt, and many other things too, Anna, later in the programme. Plus, we'll be giving you a daily gig guide. We'll celebrate a few birthdays, and we'll take a brief look at this classical music day in history. Frankly, I must just confess that I've been looking forward to this day for several weeks. It has been mooted and mentioned, as I'm sure you're well aware. I've been kind of like a kid waiting for Christmas. And I'm delighted that the day has finally arrived and Santa has finally delivered. And just to keep that festive metaphor going, let's unwrap another musical present for you now in the shape of Daniel Barenboim conducting the Vienna Philharmonic Orchestra with Joseph Lanner's Die Romantica.
Jo Cochrane.
On Magic Classical.
And hello, welcome to the new sound of Magic Classical Afternoons. I'm Jo Cochrane. Thank you to Tim Smith for the last few hours. He's off for a lie down now. Let's continue easing through Monday with some wonderful music, shall we? And we're going to begin with something rather royal. From 1990 and the Three Tenors live in Rome, some well-deserved applause there for the incredible Jose Carreras with Agustin Lara's Granada. Ahead of that, and bringing back memories, I'm sure, of a huge royal wedding from back in 1981 when 750 million of us watched Charles and Diana marry. There was absolutely no pressure on them at all, was there? It was played on the day. Jeremiah Clarke's Prince of Denmark's March kicking things off for us. It's Magic Classical. I'm Jo Cochrane. It is so lovely to be with you in my new home. I'm looking forward to spending the afternoons together, Monday to Friday, 2 till 6. We're going to have a lovely few hours of the most wonderful classical hits. Some of them you're going to know well, but we'll enjoy some new pieces too that may become your favourites. And in this hour of the show, we'll also be taking a trip in the time capsule back to a standout year. We're going to remind ourselves of some of the highlights from that year with classical hits, film scores and unforgettable pop covers. There's going to be some serious nostalgia. Also coming up later in the show, the school run and the home run. But I'll tell you more about those as we go. Right, let's get back to the music. Debussy is on the way after something from the movies from 2013, the film Prisoner. This is Johan Johansson's Through Falling Snow.
Fran Godfrey.
On Magic Classical.
Thanks, Jo, for a lovely afternoon, and hello from me. Welcome to our first evening together. We begin with what we've named our classical hits at 6. This is a biggie. Cue Elgar. Slovak Philharmonic on Magic Classical and the fourth movement of Bizet's L'Arlésienne Suite. We began with Elgar, and what pomp and circumstance, hey, such a beginning. The English Northern Philharmonic with the Leeds Festival Chorus. Glorious. Now, every evening I'm going to be starting the programme with not one, not two, but count them, 4 classical hits at 6. Mahler and Tchaikovsky are on the way. First, a little bit more about how the programme should sort of pan out, as it were. Between 6 and 8, I reckon you might still be doing stuff, quite busy round about this sort of time. Are you quite busy doing things? I think you might be. And then after 8 o'clock, we're going to wind down a bit with more in the way of mindfulness music. I'm working my way towards that already, I can tell you. I hope all that meets with your approval, and if it doesn't, I expect you'll let me know. In just a few moments, out with the Nutcracker. First, the Prague Festival Orchestra plays the second movement of Gustav Mahler's Symphony No. 1.
Magic Classical.